guys, and welcome back to my channel. So basically today's video is all about potty training and the easiest solutions, my top tips of potty training, how and what I found the easiest solution. So let's get started. So basically today is Wednesday. We went for Sophia's nursery visit last Friday, and basically we were made aware, we did know already, but we were informed there and then that she would need to be potty trained by the time she went to nursery. So that's absolutely fine. We knew we were going to be given that challenge, we knew we were going to have it coming up, but there is a bit of difference of opinions of when she'll be starting, so we were kind of hesitant as to when it would be, but we thought we would just jump in at the deep end and just start potty training. So Sophia is now 2, she will be 3 in October. This is not the first time we have tried potty training. We've practically tried it just before she turned 2. You know, everybody's differently. My mum's tried her, my mother-in-law, ourselves, we've all tried different techniques. And it just so happened that we just gave up at the time, and we thought we would know exactly when she was ready. And to be quite honest, this has been such a quick process. Like, we cannot believe the turnaround in time on how quick this has happened. But genuinely I do believe that she is now ready. I don't want to kick myself for thinking, oh, we could have done this a long time ago or anything like that. What's done is done, and she is now potty trained. So yep, I will give you some of my advice. So we have tried all different types of methods. We've tried the little toilet trainer seat, we tried the good old potty, standard potty, didn't work. I thought, what about if we buy the potty as well as the step? Didn't work. She refused point blank to sit on a potty. She would happily sit on this with her clothes on. She was absolutely fine. Take her nappy off and oh my god, you would hear her. She just hated it, absolutely hated it. And I kept thinking the more and more we do it, we're just pressuring her. I decided to stop. I didn't want to continue. I didn't want to scare her off and her just not want to do it for the rest of her toddler life and all that kind of thing. So instantly we just stopped. So yeah, we tried the potty. I even thought maybe getting a like little mini step up to the toilet so she could step up on her own and then sit on the toilet on her own. Maybe that would be better, but just absolutely nothing worked. It was just incredible. Like, she just refused point blank to use anything. So eventually, so yeah, she just point blank refused to use anything, and it was getting to the point that, you know, we were kind of stuck in the middle. What else do you do for a child who won't go to the toilet? It's absolutely draining. Friday we went shopping after we went for lunch after the nursery visit and popped into Smith's toy store, and I seen this. And I thought, what a fantastic idea, because you basically got the option of, you know, having it as a normal potty or doing it as a trainer seat on the toilet so that they're getting used to it on their own. We decided on Sunday that we would get up. We never had any plans, so we thought we'd stay in the house, and we decided Sunday was the day for potty training, or starting to potty train. So we put her big girl pants on and we told her if she needed the toilet, she needed to tell us, and yeah, it wasn't very successful. It was so hard, like, trying to explain to her that when she went to the toilet she would, you know, she'd be able to do it and she'd be fine. So she wet herself 3 times, which, to be fair, I know a lot of people have done less, but I was quite impressed with, you know, this is a toddler who's just gone into this and she's only wet herself 3 times, like, considering, and it was in a space of hours. Like, it was incredible. I was just totally blown away. But yeah, we had a few breakdowns. Every time she wet herself she would start crying. She was hysterical. She absolutely hated it. I don't know if it was because it felt cold. She just didn't like the feeling, I don't know what it was. She was absolutely hysterical. So we just kept reminding her, you know, you need to tell mum and dad when you need the toilet, when you need to make a pee-pee, tell us and we can take you. But we had such a battle with the toilet. Again, I tried the mini toilet seat. We tried holding her. She was just constantly screaming. She absolutely hated it. I don't know, part of me thinks it's because she's absolutely tiny. She's got such a small frame and her bum is just absolutely totsy. It's so small. And I don't know if it was maybe the fear that she was going to fall. I had the fear she was going to fall down the toilet, so I don't know how she felt. But yeah, I don't know if she had like this huge fear that she was going to fall down the toilet, or she's just absolutely tiny compared to the toilet seat. Anytime we tried to put her on there, it was absolutely hellish. She screamed and screamed and screamed. There was points where Derek was holding her legs, I was holding her top half of her body, and we were basically forcing her on the toilet, which sounds horrendous, and it was absolutely terrible. It was such a horrible experience, but I can only say that it made it better, because although she was screaming, she was hysterical, she didn't particularly like it. Throughout the day she was getting used to it more and more, and then Monday she went to my mum's. So she had been great, she had been in her big girl pants, and we put her nappy on at night time, got up the next day and she was quite happy to have big girl pants on, which was fab. Got her changed, got her dressed for my mum's, took her to my mum's, and basically throughout the day my mum was just taking her in and out to the toilet. My mum was actually sitting on the toilet seat itself with her in front of her. I don't know, she maybe felt more secure when my mum was sitting behind her. And she eventually done a pee in the toilet. Woo! So everybody was like so chuffed. My mum was constantly messaging me and keeping me updated, and doing another pee in the potty, and we just made such a big deal of it when she was doing it. You know what, I suppose for her it was kind of like a comfort thing, and anytime she went to the toilet, the first thing she would say when she came off was, "Good girl, good girl." It was like, yeah, you're fantastic, great, what a big girl, and you know, just cheering her on as much as possible and just being so enthusiastic about everything. So I think that was a really big help, but she just took to it so well. I'm so proud of her. Definitely another recommendation is, I would say, when going to, you know, select potty for your kid, like involve the toddler with it, you know, get them to have a look at the different potties, you know, be a bit happy about all the different textures and styles, and oh my goodness, look at this is so cool, this is Lightning McQueen or Cars or just anything. Like, try and encourage them as much as possible, because the more you are positive about things and the more happy and content you are, the more easier it will make it for them. So I would definitely recommend that. Another recommendation is to get them involved in picking their big boy or girl underwear. Again, this was another thing we got Sophia involved with. It's actually happened throughout the household, so our household, my mother-in-law's and my mum's, you know, we've all kind of bought different sets of big girl pants, as we call them, and you know, we've got hundreds of different ones. We've got Disney, we've got you know, we've got Disney princesses, Frozen. I bought a pack because she loves animals, so I bought a pack with dogs and cats on them, and we've got sunglasses on, and she absolutely loves them, and she loves looking at them, picking them up each day. You know, we make a little, oh, look at this one, this is so and so, and you know, this is all the princesses, or look at this one with the dog, and she always laughs at the dog. So again, we're really enthusiastic about that, and we try and big it up as much as possible, because we know the bigger and better we make it for her, the more happier and content she's going to be. So yeah, definitely. I mean, we've just bought some plain ones, obviously, just so we've got hundreds of spare ones, and these are all, that's Frozen. So again, she loves Frozen, she loves Anna and Elsa, so that was a big thing for her. And then just Cinderella, and yeah, she just absolutely loves them. She loves having to pick them out in the morning, and it's like now she's excited about the whole process, whereas before obviously we were forcing her into it kind of thing. Now it's like now when she gets up in the morning, the first thing she does is, "Mummy, big girl toilet, Mummy, big girl toilet." So she knows straight away that that's what's going to happen. And then she will also say, "Can we get ready? Can we get ready? Big girl pants," you know, so she wants to get ready. And Sophia was quite bad even just a couple of weeks ago for like getting leggings, just generally getting dressed, whereas now it's like because she's wearing these big girl pants, she wants to get dressed in the morning. So yeah, it's definitely amazing. And obviously once we got her on the toilet, because the way my mum had taught her was my mum was sitting behind her, when I came home that day I thought, you know, let's just try it, let's go for it. And I sat her on the toilet, I held her so she knew she was safe, and she was absolutely fine. And towards the end of that day, she was amazing. She didn't want you to hold her, she still doesn't want you to hold her. She's very conscious if you do. She's like, "No Mummy, no hold me, no hold me." So yeah, very, very confident now, and just amazing, the difference in it already. I just cannot believe it. I'm so proud. But I would definitely recommend this seat. Basically it comes, so you can have it as a potty, or you can take that out and you can have that seat sitting on the toilet. And there's also a little leg rest there for them as well. So it just basically sits like that on the toilet seat. Sophia likes the idea that she can get up and down on her own, so she again is more independent. She's more independent, she isn't having to worry about us having like kind of looking after her. So yeah, I think it's just about them having that little bit of independence and feeling like they're actually doing something amazing, which they are. So yeah, those are all my recommendations. I would just say, you know, we went through about a year of Sophia just being absolutely hysterical when it came to a toilet. It was horrendous and it was very, very hard. But had we have known she would take to it so well after a couple of days, we probably would have started a long time ago. But yeah, I would just say don't give up. You know, even that Sunday I thought, I can't do this. I genuinely cannot do it. It's too hard. I hate hearing her crying and all that kind of thing. It was horrible. But don't give up. Like, that is just the start, and the majority of the time they will take to it so well. So don't give up and don't give yourself a hard time. You know, I felt absolutely rotten when she was crying, and you know, at one stage my dad turned around to me and he said, "Megan, do you know, if it was under any other circumstance and you guys were hurting her, I would totally understand, but you're not. You're doing this for a specific reason. She's not in pain, she's just a bit uncomfortable. Keep going." And we did. And I cannot thank my mum, my dad and my in-laws enough for what they've done. They've just helped us through this process so well. And especially Sophia, she is just such a little superstar, and I just couldn't be prouder. So yeah, don't give up. If you have any questions that you want to ask or anything, just leave them in the comment box below and I will get back to you. And if you would like to see more tips and all that kind of thing about toddlers, you know, Sophia's daily routine possibly, what she eats in a day, please let me know, because I would be more than happy to do that for you. So I hope this helped if you are starting to potty train your little one. Unfortunately, Sophia never took to potty training. She didn't like that. She just wasn't a lover of potties themselves, but she took fantastic to the toilet. So yeah, pretty chuffed with that actually. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know your comments, and please remember to give me a little like and subscribe if you wish to be notified of any new videos being made live. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.